The First World War, An Agrarian Interpretation is a 1989 academic study by historian Avner Offer, which challenges the conventional view of the causes of World War I. Offer, a Fellow of the British Academy and an Emeritus Fellow at All Souls College, Oxford, posits that the changing dynamics of the wheat economy in Britain and Germany played a pivotal role in triggering the war, as opposed to the commonly held belief that it was primarily driven by industrial competition between these two nations. Offer's argument begins by examining the impact of the British naval blockade on German ports during the war, asserting that this blockade significantly contributed to Germany's eventual defeat. He then delves into the history of the blockade strategy, tracing it back to 1846 when Britain repealed the Corn Laws, allowing foreign competition in the British market. This decision led to an increasing dependence on imported food in Britain, with 80% of bread grain being imported by 1900. Offer argues that the British government recognized the vulnerability of this food dependence in the event of war, as enemy forces could easily disrupt food supplies by blockading ports or targeting grain shipments. Consequently, control of the seas became a high-priority national interest. The Royal Navy effectively replaced the protective function of the repealed Corn Laws, ensuring the uninterrupted importation of food. Offer's argument revolves around the idea that economic specialization, which increased prosperity and productivity in Britain, also necessitated a strong, war-ready military. This military buildup was, in essence, the adjustment to economic specialization that he identifies as the root cause of the war. Contrary to the belief that closer economic ties between Britain and Germany could have prevented the war, Offer maintains that it was the specialization of their economies and their growing global interdependence that made the war inevitable. Both nations feared that food supply would be their weak point in wartime, especially with the rise of socialist movements among the working class, which threatened social stability. This fear was compounded by the potential for worker unrest if food shortages occurred. Both Britain and Germany engaged in a naval arms race to secure an advantage in the event of war, making the outbreak of war almost inevitable. Offer examines Britain's strategic planning leading up to the war, which focused on disrupting Germany's food supply through blockades and land invasions. Offer also connects the increasingly globalized economy to the preparations for war, as British citizens sought opportunities in colonial territories, and social tensions were diffused by emigration. Simultaneously, the turn toward economic specialization in countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand led to a backlash against Asian immigrants due to fears of competition with local labor. The First World War, An Agrarian Interpretation is recognized for its innovative perspective on the causes of World War I and its impact on the understanding of the Edwardian period. It challenged traditional views on the war's origins and established Avner Offer as a prominent historian in the field. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.